And so Nico now is going to have a fight on his hands, but he's going to opt to just push back into the site and allow his teammates to help.
Yeah, well, he might need a little bit of assistance from Kyosuke at the moment, who's going to find Hooksy to start things off. And there's a bit of an overwhelming at observation room, and he's just trying to find what he can. Does get laid to rest in the end, and Yabby hasn't pushed anywhere just yet. If he can find a way back in towards this round, they'll be able to reroute towards the top side at the moment, where Magisk now manages to open that one up for the goods. It'll be for the plant as well now for Astralis.
Now, Yabby's got that off angle, watching the push into Hut. So he's going to be instrumental. His device is only then watching the Hut after him. He's finding the first, looking for the second, and just looking to delay Tess's, which he does brilliantly. And now Nico, 1 versus 3 from Hell. Don't think it's going to be within the realms of possibility, but the time is certainly against him as well.
Oh, Nico's going to certainly give it a good run in, but as you mentioned, the time, that is an issue because there's no kit. Will he claim everybody for the remainder of the round? Device around the corner will get the better of him, which is something to be said in this one as well, Jim, because I was kind of a little blip.
That's a whole chapter looking to be rewritten now. Nico with that deagle. They do get the cross down into secret now, but Hooksy just able to trade himself out, upgrade his pistol. Just looking for the slow contact play. Walking out straight into the Hut. Is it going to catch? Test is unaware. Good for one.
That's a good one.
Second.
He'll find it as well. This is looking a little bit better for him. Does get traded. Remember that Stale was down in lowers for the longest time. Now does come back up towards the top site as the bomb plant does go in. It's in the player deficit scenario right now for Astralis as well. A chunky grenade to be sent to the heavens, and it will hit Kixan for a big chunk of HP, but all 3 CTs to mount the retake from the same spot with no kit again. In effort, they go together, holding each other's hands to get somebody on the bomb is what they need to do now. Mate, that doesn't even bloody matter, does it? Monacy, welcome to Nuke.
Astralis are going to have quite the fight on their hands now. Contact taken at ramps. Doesn't want to be isolated. The rotation will come through.
Need a little bit of help from Monacy, but Kyosuke is just going to get isolated a little bit right now. It's unfortunate no one can push him with a molly or a HE grenade, but the swing will come on through, and the spray control is not too good for him. It's not abhorrent, though, because there's a little bit of damage that Device has to his body. That's a rough one for Magisk as well. Remember, this is the pistols for Astralis. If they can somehow swindle this round, they would be laughing. As with a minute to go now, there's a bit of separation around for the players. Kixan to be traded. And Hooksy might find the timing here, but he pulls it a little bit prematurely. Now they know where both of these remaining 2 players are on Astralis. The double doors opened. And they're going to have to play a little bit of overlook on this bomb now. Smoke goes on as well. Stare, can he come up with something at the moment? The answer is no. From peephole at the moment, Tessus gets taken down. The 1 versus 1. Tap on the bomb.
Run out bullets.
Sidearm pulled through the door. Can't get it done. Monacy will grab the defuse alongside that 3K for Falcons. Well, it's early stages. They'll take the lead, but they'll... Oh, for those that might just be joining us as well, map pick of Nuke, of course, for Astralis. So they definitely want to get off on the right foot. It's a hot foot for Device at the moment, down to 60 already. A blow up on the smoke for Nico. Can't really confirm anything. It's all unconfirmed damage delivered to Device at the moment. What is confirmed, though, is Monacy for the opener.
He's on quite a tear already, isn't he? The informed player right now.
Yeah. A little bit too early breaking that glass, unfortunately, and this buy-up of Astralis after their timeout is not looking too crash hot, is it? Unless we can see something special come back from Device and from Hooksy. The bomb down this B site needs to get planted, but there's no assistance in utility at the moment for them either. Need the individual brilliance, you would assume, to come up with something here, and that one is not good for the start or for the finale either for Astralis. 4 alive, an upgrade of a rifle for Kixan as well. You want to try and go for a wall of smokes. That'll be all the utility that you bring into this round. Dawn by the wayside. The scout will get a good tag on towards Monacy, but it does bring in the full focus of the Falcons towards this outer red location as well. And now you can start to get some damage on in. And Nico, good for the double. And looking a little bit hungry for more as well. Will get put to rest by Abby. So we equalize 3-3.
Yeah, may have been a bit too adventurous with that wide swing. But the rotation face to face. Style on Tess's. Now they've got control of this lower side if they wish to take it, but they're just going through.
Remember, Monacy was tagged up a little bit earlier by that scout. Now Astralis equipping themselves with some big weaponry as well. The off vent right now from Stout, confirming one. And Monacy's going to reveal himself. This just looks a little bit too far gone. That's a bit of an upsetty spaghetti round for the Falcons.
Feel you're hard done by, you've got your chance at your redemption arc. Now, again, early wall of smokes outside. This time they're going to cross on through. Nico's going to be sprung upon by Magisk.
Like a drop bear on that one, just straight on. Nico scratched on up. Yabi and Kixan in the smoke. How's it going, mate? Sit down. Astralis are definitely hungry to try and take the lead in this one, but you overlook TSS on a little bit of this wrap at the moment, and he might be able to bring something back. The util goes his way, and he's stuck. He's absolutely destroyed by Stayer, and it might be a little bit too far gone already for the Falcons to get back in towards this one. Top side in the 2 versus 4 with an AWP in play for Monacy and not a lot of utility.
You know, executing with some volition behind what they're doing has made things very, very difficult for Falcons. So just back to early pushes here, trying to utilize his spawn, Yabby.
Oh, it's super quick, isn't it? Straight on out, but this time there's a little bit of a crossfire, and the util is just going to block you from further entering into the site. But Magisk, it's an important one for Falcons to not squander with this player advantage. Straight into the line of Monacy, looking for the double, but he will not deliver. Kyosuke now to try and plant his feet, and he will do so successfully. That early activation component of Magisk when he drops down the vent, null and void now, essentially. And it already looks like there was the huge keen awareness of the Falcons as well on where his position was going to come from. So a nice little answer back from them.
Certainly was. I mean, you can't run into a line like that against Monacy. Well, they do have the territory now. Star's going to find himself in trouble. Utility out. Kixan capitalizing. Now they're going to try and get that working in topside. Device does for Tess's. Oh, Yabby.
They're just going to pass each other in the smoke at the moment as well. Kyosuke might be able to deliver something decisive in this one. Can't find the second. Yabby aware as well. Quick head on a swivel to turn back around as the bomb starts to make its merry way down to that lower side as well. Through the ramp, we switch it yet again, but Nico is here and he can't deliver it. Yes, he can. 16 HP. Time an issue, and presence noted as well from Magisk on the little lurk by his lonesome self. Now just down to the captain to see what he's going to be able to do. 41 HP, and Nico already repositioned around, caught putting down the bomb. And whilst you do get it planted, bird's eye view of Monacy in check.
I'm just going to walk in the annex. Kixan's not going to be ready for this.
Oh, it's a little bit of a gross spray, isn't it? It's a perfect flash on the Monacy as well. Just getting isolated at the heavens. And Nico can only find one. It's quickly done as well. Astralis. Yabi toying with death around the corner. He goes a little bit wider. He will get tagged in the arm to a 17. But really, it's Kyosuke now that needs to deliver. Mate, he's got 2. That's at least okay to keep things interesting. There's some softening around the server on a couple extra members as well. But you're just trying to find some time to get that bomb in towards one of these sites now.
Well, that's going to make things difficult. 1v4 for Magisk. And Kickson's going to reposition there.
Oh, I was going to say he might get down into the lower site, but unfortunately not. Hey, there's a bit of a recovery at the tail end of that one for these teams. They'll tie things up on the exchange. But are we going to see something a little bit special from, well, anyone in the server come at this pistol round? We're already started getting towards this top side, and Tessus, well, maybe he's going to come out with a little bit of bamboozling magic here. Yeah,
he's been quite handy with the pistols, hasn't he? And that certainly has continued now into the second half. One plan in. Seeing whether or not Hooksy can just find something. You know, shot in the dark, quite literally.
Yeah.
Nothing on offer.
There's a 5 versus 3. And you're going to have to dig real deep as Astralis at this turning point to get back in as well. Device is going to offer his head up on a silver platter now that he's been spotted out. There's just no way that you're making your merry way back in towards this site if you are Astralis. Maybe you're getting a couple of exit kills, but it almost just feels inconsequential at the tail end of this one. The Hunter's even on the rampage from the Falcons to try and remove everyone from Astralis.
So, again, early on, this is going to be very interesting. Faster contact play in through ramp. They're going to really try and test and push through this smoke.
Here we go, though. Stay up. Not able to do it. Monacy in for an opener and a cracker with the assistance of a Tessus. Now we're back into the smoke situation as well, where it's all the audio cues of what you can find. Kicksan just trying to figure out where he bloody well is in the smoke, and he's going to find himself behind him. But does he wait too long? In for the first, the double as well. This is a nail in the coffin in this round. It has to be another save situation for Astralis, and this is what I was talking about.
Well, hasn't he got some work cut out for him?
He's got a left heavy here. And Magisk was the one that was behind him, and he can't be the spotter. Unfortunate. They are good for the 1. And that's the B side that is going to get overwhelmed at the moment. Can there be any way that Astralis can get back in towards this one? At least a bit of a saving grace that the bomb hasn't gone down for them just yet, so they might be able to catch a little straggler when that happens, and that's exactly what we see. Hooksy able to dispatch of Kickstand. Can't find the double, but the trade is there from Yabi. And we go backwards and forwards in this one until it's all down to Device. And with the AWP that has had 0 impact so far, it will finally put its feelers out. And Kyosuke will catch him looking the wrong way. The Falcons, they certainly want to make this T side.
Coming into it. So they're going back to the slower approach, going to try and put some pressure on outside. Now, is this going to catch Monacy off guard? No. He's always aware.
Yep. Just omnipotent, mate. 0 CT rounds on your own map pick of Nuke at the moment. Astralis, is it going to continue that way or not? Investments in this one not looking too good to punch in the digits. You're going to have to get a little bit cheeky, you'd assume now. The normal style of CS that you've tried to deploy in towards this map in this instance against the Falcons is just not working at all. Hooksy falls, and later, well, I was going to say, it would have been Device. Well, maybe they have to just scurry away on this one, especially Yabi. Got this A1S in the play, and he's just not been tested whatsoever. 20 seconds to go. An opportunity starts to maybe be presentable for them. An AK upgrade, but you got to have a little bit of focus in towards the site. The bomb plant starts to go down. It's a tap to bait out the spray to get Nico on the line. The rest of the team, they can't do anything at the moment. It's the hunt. It's the fight, and he gets shut down. Okay, Astralis, maybe you've got something in yourselves this round. Kicks on towards Yabi, and now it's a focal point towards the annex, where Kyosuke just shuts you down. 18 frags he's putting up in this one. the leader for the Falcons in that frag department, and now they find themselves on map point.
It was a decent effort from Astralis on that forward spy to at least get it into that scenario, but like, it's just, honestly, they've been reading it and making the adjustments perfectly. Contact plays into, you know, things slowing down right when the timing's working. Yabby's already taken a jab in the arm, just trying to get into the top side. And this is the problem. They're not even being able to get into their positions early on. So the smoke go down, the cross will come through. And this is going to be tough for Astralis to recover. Okay, that's going to help. But they're going to have to try and defend this map with 4 players. It's a big map to try and cover.
We're not really talking about equalizations here or anything for Astralis. We need advantages, and they're just not able to find them. Yabby's going to sidestep out and now go into the coffin. It might be lights out on this map for Astralis very soon. 3 to go.
So back to the T lobby for the regroup. I mean, they really do have their pick of where they want to go at the moment. They're just allowing to see whether or not...
Oh, again.
The map can open up.
Timing again for Device looking the wrong way. And Magis likewise too. Things are just awfully timed at the moment for Astralis. Sometimes it's been on themselves. Sometimes by some other intervention. And then there was only one to try and recover something in the server for this map for your own choice, and there's just nothing that you're really going to be able to do, is there? Kyosuke will put you to bed. 13 to 6 here. Team Falcons get a very convincing victory.
So far as Yabby at ticket, and he's got the world going to rain down on him. So he just has to fall, give site control away to Falcons. Oh, Nico's going to take jungle anyway. So the bomb.
I thought that was Nico. I thought that was Nico who was jumping across, but it wasn't. He was up at the palace. Right now, though, Yabby has snuck a little bit secretly in towards the site. It's confirmation that there's many members coming in from the CT spawn area, and Yabby, well, not getting finished off earlier is going to be a bit of a problem for the Falcons, isn't it? He's even going to look to end this one with the 5k. It won't happen. He will fall. Magisk will be there for the final, but it does ultimately mean pistol to Astralis. And if you're seeing the Falcons get a little bit too close to comfort in the window, you might want to give up the control of mid at the moment. But they're going to look to have a bit of a P shooter here. Stay out onto Tessus. But it doesn't look like there's any awareness. The jungle is a bit compromised. Is there a 1-to-1? No, it's a 2-for-none at the moment for the Falcons. They are extending out quite convincingly with 20 seconds to go to try and get this bomb plant down. Some more information is what they're looking for right now on the remaining players' spots, Hooksy and Device. To see if they can bring something back. The vent blown open, Device shut down, and well for Hooksy. You just might want to try and take this A1S into the next round. We're talking about finding the right foot on the CT side of Mirage Gym. The pistol was good. This one, and not so much.
Yeah, some of the illest Galils you'll see just charging their way through mid, right? Like, Monacy just tearing completely through Astralis. Hooksy should hold on to his M4. Just can't decide what color he wants.
Pick the skin, yeah. It's all great for me. There's going to be an opening kill or not. Kixan getting sprayed down a little. Gonna make him think twice about going too greedily here. Or will it? Oh, how has he gotten away with one?
He's got one. Trade's there, but Device's numbers up. Oh, he's just going to be flashed in, but it's not.
Oh, no. Wait, hold. I thought there was a world in which he would have been able to find one to make things interesting, but unfortunately not. Another scenario where the Falcons do have a double player advantage. And you are so far spread between on this map as Astralis now. Hooksy and Yabby. They just have to do it by themselves. The bomb is not in the possession of Team Falcons, though. There's an opportunity for Hooksy to do something a little bit disastrously here. Here's the footsteps. Honesty. Yeah, can't get it. Okay. Could be a fumble here for the... Never mind.
NVM. Yabby.
He doesn't want to shoot, though.
No.
If he can play on the side of discipline here, they're going to bring the bomb to him. There's a world. There's no time to even rotate towards the B side at the moment. He's got an incendiary, but Yabby, he's second-guessing himself. He was transitioning towards the B side. It could have been done. It still might. No. Tessis gets the trade. And it is the gun round of Astralis shut down, but boy, was it workable.
This gun round really needs to go the way of Astralis, otherwise they're going to find themselves in big trouble, and that's going to be contact play straight to B.
Well, finally, Device gets an opportunity to try and deliver something, but Nico has something to say in towards the site as well. We start to get the trades out where we possibly can. You can't afford to miss the shots like that one. Kixan does get traded in the end, and we'll settle into a 2 versus 2, but old mate Yabby, well, he's still on the A side itself, so he's going to have to link up with his comrade, and they're going to have to rotate together up through short.
Yeah. Oh, Modesty on the line too. You don't get any chances whatsoever.
Nope. And now just Yabby. He has found the timing to slink on in. Missed shot from Monacy. He might get felled here as well by that HE, but just dodges it with a good little sidestep. And Kyosuke's position not even expected from Yabby. It does technically get a little bit close there. What could have been for Astralis, but it just does not faze Falcons, does it?
Yeah, these contact plays that they've been, executing on what we first saw as Nuke and now Mirage have really kind of put Astralis under the pump.
He'd almost just be gifted around by Team Falcons at the moment. We'll see what can happen here. There was damage last time in a mid-affair such as this. Flash goes in. Kills start to come on out. This is looking a little bit better from Astralis this time. They'll come out on top in numbers. They'll take an AK as well as Nico gets in towards the A site. I don't know if he's been spotted by the angle of Hooksy. It feels like potentially, but downrange, you're not using an MP9 in a challenge like that. So he's just waiting for the smoke to fade. He'll be tucking himself in it as well. Monacy, aware of that one, sees the other member over towards short as well, but you gotta expect Stayer coming from behind. It's not expected at all, and this is the opportunity for Astralis to double their round count.
Well,
still on the way for a really sensational T-half as well. A bit more rampy up through towards mid this time. Kyosuke and Nico just absolutely booking them. And there's even a split in towards this A side as well. This just feels absent in this round for Astralis. And that's not even to take really anything away from them, because unfortunately, Team Falcons have just really destroyed you. Straight shooting in your faces.
yeah.
And whilst Device finds one, it might just be one and done. He's already heading for the hills.
Yeah, there's nothing he can really do to salvage this round, right? Like, all he's going to try and do is play to retain that AWP, keep it in his hands. And you can already see Nico's on that extreme flank. So, this is going to be Device with his work cut out for him just to hold on to the AWP. He's going to be popular.
Nope, can't do it.
Just, executioner style from behind. Okay, Yabby's actually going to go for a push. This could be make or break. Oh, good trade though.
A lot of utilities start to execute in towards this A site too, and Magis starts to rotate on over. You need everything you can get if you're Astralis, and that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Nico waits very patiently and finds results with that duel, but you do bowl over Monacy. With 30 seconds to go, Device takes the forward line, gets traded on out. We keep on rolling with the punches in this one, and Magis finds a very keen frag to pretty much push Kyosuke into an untenable situation. A 1 versus 2, the cross being looked at by Hooksy. And it goes down. Can you come out with the 1 versus 2 right now and just destroy the dreams of Astralis on this CT side even further? The round the smoke you go, but Hooksy's patient and he gets the kill for Astralis to get their third.
You know, Astralis their third round, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. They've got to get this last round of the half to give themselves the best possible chance, and the change of pace here from Falcons hasn't worked out.
Oh, Yabi, good for the shutdown. There's a bully attempt from Team Falcons in this round, and the bully hunters are out. Don't tell me there's a universe that will see a 2 versus 5 come through for Kixan and Monacy in this one. Talk about a recovery needed for Astralis as well on this CT side to at least have the tail end of 2. Be very welcome.
Slow and steady here, trying to win this race.
There's an opportunity again, though. Device. The quick scope's good. If he dropped that duel, there could have been a way. There could have been.
Just in the right place at the right time, Maznik. Oh, that's going to be it. That is going to be a 4th round for Astralis to bring things up to the half. Yeah, often racing, certainly are. 3 players straight down catwalk. They've got the B presence as well through halls. Testers will be watching that. And so just the players through short to contend with. Testers actually decimated that B halls presence entirely. And now Yabi's got to reroute through mid, but he's got no teammates left. They're all gone. He's going to have to just play 5v1, no stress.
If there was ever a world to try and come out with some pistol round, it's going to be Yabi, right? He's been good for the pistols, and then we're wanting a little bit more from him after the fact. We'll see if he can get another big one here on the A site. Tessus on 1 HP. He's not even going to be the first. He can't even finish him off. It's Tessus to get the kill and a 4K of his own. Things go from bad to worse. Astralis get the plant. Yeah, but that's it, mate.
Going to try and overwhelm this A site. Kixan's going to change his position up. He actually doesn't have a lot of HP to work with whatsoever, so him either being at the boxes here and falling under balcony, it's not going to take too much to bowl him over, and he's going to have a lot on his plate very shortly.
Yeah, well, the execute starts to come out from Astralis. A little pop flash to send him on in as well. He gets a little lick of damage in there, but it's Nico to come out with the double. And Monacy, he falters a little bit. So the overwhelming forces now of Astralis to get on in towards this A site and try to establish the bomb. It goes down. And now it's all on to Tessus. And this smoke, he's going to Pinocchio himself if he goes through this one willy-nilly. That's exactly what happens as well. Magis, close as you like at Astralis.
Oh, jeez, okay.
It's not even the player on top.
Nah, that came with a little spray too, didn't it? Little verbal. It's a good start for Falcons in this round. Now, is Tessus going to try and extend his luck out into mid? He's adventurous. Finds Device.
Oh, and Kixan as well. This is falling apart for Astralis in a round that there's no business in Falcons having any solution towards. But hold a second. Stair is certainly trying to bring something back. Nico.
Oh, man.
The bomb, though, is at top mid, yeah, and there's guns down as well that you can get a couple of upgrades towards, but now you really start to split positions around as well. Monacy start to get targeted in towards mid, and Nico reveals himself to Magis. Gonna jump on up, and Nico will get the shot. I said there's a bit of high noon in here, and it's a yeehaw scenario for Falcons. They find 10.
Oh my goodness. Just straight up deagling their way into this.
Back to the corpses of last round. Creeping on up. Kiyosuke looking at the wrong spot. Monacy, though, the protector. And now the little young gun gets activated as well. Silenced after 1. As the bomb makes its merry way for an attempt to cross. We're going to try and get Hooksy a gun. He'll pick up the AWP. 50 seconds for Astralis to try and find a gap in the map.
Don't think that gap's going to be too easy to find. Nico, all the time in the world there on Hooksy. And so they're going to try and get on in. Just Magisk left. There's not too long for this world, unfortunately. That is going to be...
A B rush.
That's it. Oh. That's a very meaty Grant. Tessa's under pressure.
But can he perform in the pressure? Can he be turned into a diamond or delivered down to the grave? The overwhelming Glocks now start to come out into this B side. And all right, maybe we've got something to be said about a faithful B rush at the moment for Astralis. Hooksy, he was late, but he gets his frag, and it might just very well happen. Falcons will not be finding 12 just yet. And they get in, and they get out with the weapons and the round. It's brilliant. Well, they might even not hold these guns. That's the problem now. They'll lose one.
Look, either way, you know, Falcons losing to Glocks, dude. So the loser here, their next match is against Vitality, who finished third in Group B.
Big opener for Monacy. Just very patient, and it will come towards you. Yasuke overlooked as well. This is where it starts to fall apart from Astralis. They win the hard ones, Jim. And they might falter on the less hard ones. It's still hard, don't get me wrong. An AWP staring down at you at the B site, where you've not really got some util proceeding in to facilitate advantages. Is very difficult now. Magisk looked at as well. Good for the first one. Cannot allocate the second. And whilst Device gets Nico, there's only 14 HP in a 1 versus 3. And he gets his face obliterated at the end. The mid prowl at the moment. Only going to be seeing the boost with the AWP. And it's worth it, isn't it? Kyosuke. None the wiser. Oh dear. Oh dear, Nico. How have you gotten away with all of those ones? You've stolen it from Kixon as well. And as Magisk falls, it's all down to Yabi. 43 HP and a 1 versus 3 to hold on for Astralis in this series. The bomb in no man's land. And if Kixan still goes on a journey, he will find it. But now the jig's up. Jabby. Oh, Mr. Yabby. You've been found.
Yeah, there's not much for him to do from this position, is there?
Nope.
Good luck. I think this is safe to say that Astralis will likely be matching up against Vitality in this next stage. And that's exactly the way things will finish. Nice and easy for Manesi.